Welcome to the Islander. I'm your host, Eli Kalilikani, and today I wanted to come and talk to you about something that happened that I believe is important to bring up. I had a fellow veteran of mine that I work with in crisis. Um, Being a veteran is tough. I'm sure you've heard about it before, and a lot of things people have said about us, being unstable and stuff. In some cases, is true, but every veteran that I've met in my lifetime, we try to get ourselves back together as quickly as possible. We take pride in who we are and what we do. And randomly, we get triggered by certain events that can send us to a different place mentally and put us in a time of crisis. And this is what I want to talk about today. I I was called earlier today about a friend of mine and coworker who had an issue um, at our workplace, but was over exasperated by um, his PTSD symptoms resurging in the past couple of weeks. Now, that's no joke. I myself, I've been there, done that, where my PTSD symptoms have come and gone. This whole podcast came about as me trying to deal with my inner demons to try and give back and do some good. Anyway, I responded to what had happened, and it wasn't exactly what I was anticipating it to be at all. And after talking with him, I could see the relief on his face, how much, it really benefited him to talk to somebody. And I'm not a professional. I'm not a mental health professional. I'm just a veteran myself. And I have a good ear to listen if people are willing to talk to me. I'm definitely willing to listen, and you don't have to be a veteran for that. But this guy's generally pretty tightly wound, and that's just the nature of him. And we've been trying to work to that, work with him about that for a long time now, just to try and unwind and get himself back to a more calmer mental state of being, which in itself, after speaking with him today, seems like it's going to be a challenge. Some veterans have a harder time adjusting than others. Um, he's been out for a while, but still has a hard time trying to adjust. And I understand that. I've run across that before. Um, Personally, it took me a while to adjust to becoming a civilian again. But it really, you know, you can't do it alone. Bottom line, you can't do it alone. And I really, after hearing him out, it really got to me where I felt that I was kind of not really taking him for granted or his situation for granted, but I feel that I really kind of misjudged him. I didn't recognize, and I got on myself about not recognizing his uh, cry for help. And I wish that I had been better trained to do that. I wish most people were better trained to recognize the need to be compassionate to other human beings. And that's in more cases than just this situation here. I I really felt for the guy, and I really still do. That's why this is the subject that I want to talk about. I got some information before we get further into this. If you are a veteran or you know a veteran that's in crisis, they can contact the Veterans Crisis Line by dialing 988 on the cell phone, then pressing 1, and then text 838255 to start a confidential chat online at veteranscrisisline.net/chat. The 800 number for the Veterans Crisis Line is 800-273-8255, and they can be connected to somebody that can help. Now, moving along. Veterans, as much as we have going for us and a lot of support that we do have going for us, there's a lot more that needs to be done. Not only as a wartime veteran, but as a veteran, a part of peacetime too. There's situations that we incur that we can't quite process at the time, and we need some help sometimes. We're people too. A lot of us hide our feelings and really don't show it like we should. Just because we're proud people. Most veterans are, men and women. Combat veterans, non-combat veterans, we just process things differently and we hold it in. And what makes it scary is that a lot of us have specialized training in weaponry or other things. And if we're not really being helped, we kind of go back into survival mode. And that's what really kind of messes with a lot of us. It messes us up. I wish that there were more resources available or better ways to identify. I know that there's people trained to identify these certain things, but I wish that these methods were made more widely available to the common person. I think that there's a huge push now for people to really take interest in veterans issues, and I think that that would definitely help out. I'm really just concerned that there's a lot of men and women out there, and people that are going through changes, that are veterans that are there by themselves and they don't have the support that they need to continue on in a healthy manner. And a lot of veterans result to alcoholism and other things, drugs, when that shouldn't be the case. I just wanted to share that was on my mind a lot. And stay tuned. We're gonna have a whole bunch of other subjects coming up. We'll be discussing just about anything, to be honest with you. I got some ideas of what we're gonna be doing down the road. Hopefully, we're gonna get some guests back in here. But until then, aloha, and you have a good one. And I've been your host, Eli Kalilikane Wolf Dog. And thanks for coming to the Village Chat. Talk to you soon. Aloha.